Good evening. I'm Vance Cameron. Welcome to our COVID-19 version of the 2019 PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association Awards Banquet. I would also like to welcome Lee Drake and Peter McPhee, who will introduce some of the categories and special guests tonight. This year will be a lot different than years past. Normally our awards are divided into two parts. The award to recognize the top horses in their divisions and the awards that recognize people in our industry. Tonight's awards will be solely for the horse awards. We hope to be able to present our human awards once all restrictions have been lifted and it is safe. All of the winning connections here tonight will receive their trophies as soon as that is possible. Every year we have some amazing businesses and individuals that support the horse community by sponsoring the trophies for each of our divisions. And this year, for our virtual show, is no different. While the sponsors will not be here to actually present their awards, they are still excited to support horsemen. Some of these sponsors have been doing this for many years, so please remember to support them whenever you can. At this time, let's welcome Peter Smith, President of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association.
Good evening and welcome to the Prince Edward Island Standardbred Horse Owners Association Annual Awards Banquet. Each year the association recognizes the outstanding performance of horses in all categories who excelled in their age and gait division. Tonight we will award 16 divisional winners from their performances on the racetrack here on PEI from 2019. Our association felt it was important to recognize last year's great achievements in some manner, and tonight we will do so just as we have in years past. As we all are aware, tonight's presentation of our awards banquet is being brought to you in this virtual format as a result of COVID-19. Yes, this epidemic we have been experiencing has thrown a curve at our daily lives in so many ways. As a result, we as a community have come together like never before, and maybe no more evident than our own horse community. In the spirit of cooperation and resilience, under the leadership of our Minister of Finance and Minister responsible for harness racing, Honorable Darlene Compton, our trainers, drivers, grooms, owners, and the management team at Red Shores, along with the guidance of the Prince Edward Island Harness Racing Industry Association, have worked together to find a way for us to experience harness racing back live again. And for that, we thank you all. Before COVID-19 arrived on our doorsteps, members of our banquet committee were well entrenched in making plans for our annual banquet at the Murphy Center in April. To say we were disappointed not to be able to hold our banquet in the normal fashion would be an understatement at best. It appeared that the highlight of our year would be postponed or even canceled. So fast forward to tonight, and in the spirit of cooperation by many individuals along the way, including our loyal sponsors of many banquets past, we are able to present our virtual awards banquet. I hope you all will enjoy this year's modified presentation of our awards banquet from the comforts of your very own home. At this time, I would like to let you know that we have an online 50-50 draw going on as we speak. This draw will be tonight after our awards banquet, and if you are interested in purchasing tickets, you can do so at www.peishoa5050.com. Some of you watching tonight may have been aware that our guest speaker for this year's banquet was to be PEI's own Anthony McDonald, co-founder with his wife Amy of thestable.ca. This model of fractional ownership in the harness racing industry has been a huge success, and as a result has introduced thousands of new people to our sport. Tonight it is my pleasure to have Anthony participate in our virtual banquet. I hope you all will enjoy our presentation this evening, and I now turn it over to Anthony McDonald for his comments.
Hello from Toronto, Ontario. Technically Campbellville, Ontario. Geez, I wish I could have been with you guys there tonight. But you have the island on lockdown. It's like Hotel California. No one gets in, no one gets out. You're all under arrest. You just don't know it. I completely understand why you're on lockdown. I mean, when you look at just the horse racing community, you got Kenny Arsenault, Earl Smith, a number of other people. I mean, it's really like an old age home, so you really have to be careful down there. I do really wish I could have been with you guys tonight. It's a great honor to be asked to be emceeing the awards banquet. It means a lot to me as an Islander. You know, I tell everybody all the time how proud I am to be from Prince Edward Island. I think all of you are also. Whether you left and come back, or you never left yet, or you've been there your whole life, it's a real sense of pride. You know, it's a birthplace of Canadian horse racing. And when you look at what we've accomplished as Islanders all over the world, it really is truly remarkable. I don't want to start dropping names because obviously then I'm going to miss somebody, but a real who's who of horse racing throughout time have roots or have come directly from Prince Edward Island. So keep that in mind tonight when you win your awards, how proud I am and how proud everybody else is of your accomplishments, and how proud I am to be an Islander and be associated with horse racing in that capacity. So, good luck to everybody that's up for the awards tonight, and congratulations to everybody that won them. Hopefully, you'll extend the opportunity for me to be there again next year. I would love to be. Take care.
Okay, well, thanks very much. I'm Lee Drake, back with you tonight with the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association Award Show. Heard from Anthony McDonald, heard from President Peter Smith. You know what, it's quite a time for sure. We hear all the comments about the changes that had to be made. But you know, the great thing about Island horse racing is the fact that we never give up, and there's always a way that we come together, work together, and try to pull something off. So it's going to be a fantastic night. Peter McPhee will be back in just a few minutes. We have all kinds of categories for you tonight, and also some special guests sprinkled in to your program as we get to these award winners on this special edition of the virtual awards. I also want to remind you that the 50-50 draw, now you heard us talk about this, of course, on the broadcast. It's the PEI SHOA 50-50 now online. So if you go to their website, PEISHOA5050.com, you'll get all the details on how you can support this great organization and all the fantastic work that they do. Now, before we get to the winning categories, let's get some of the guidelines. Let's send it back. Here once again is Vance Cameron.
The following are the guidelines that are used by the banquet committee to determine the winner of each division. In order to be eligible for an award, horses must be wholly owned by a member of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association. 2- and 3-year-olds must make at least 5 starts in the Maritimes during the year. Horses older than 3 must make a minimum of 12 starts in the Maritimes. Horses other than stakes, invitational, and open mares must have made the majority of their starts at the Charlottetown Driving Park. In the claiming categories, horses must have made the majority of their starts as a claimer. Horses in each category are awarded points based on number of wins, percentage in the top 3, and earnings. Maritime races only are used in the calculation of these points. The horse with the highest point total is the award winner. In the event of a tie, the fastest winning time is used to determine the winner in that category. The same system is used when comparing the category winners to determine the Horse of the Year. Now on to our awards. First up, sponsored by the Andrew Family Stable, is the 2-year-old Colt Trot.
2-year-old Trotting Colts, sponsored by the Andrew Family Stable. The nominees for 2-year-old Trotting Colt of the Year are Gotta Get Me Some, A Fisherman's Son, Westview Star, Mack Truck, and the winner is Mack Truck, owned by Donna Van Meer and Lynda MacSwain.
Through the stretch they come. The opening half mile is next. Westview Star, the leader. Now here is Go With Her. Moving up to challenge. Third up the rail is Mack Truck. Then in fourth, Gotta Get Me Some. On the outside, the trailer. That's A Fisherman's Son. They were halfway home in 103 and 3. Into the paddock turn they move towards the 5/8. The leader, Westview Star. Go With Her on the outside. Second in the pocket. That is Mack Truck third. Gotta Get Me Some is closed up in fourth. The trailer, but not out of it. That's A Fisherman's Son. Fifth, they're going to 3/4 next. Westview Star at the rail. From the outside, Go With Her just a neck away. Trotting third in the pocket is Mack Truck. Gotta Get Me Some is fourth on the outside. And A Fisherman's Son is the trailer. 3/4 in 1. 35 and 4 and off stride went Gotta Get Me Some. Down to an 8 to go. Westview Star will turn home. Mack Truck towards the rail. Go With Her back into third. Fourth, the Fisherman's Son. Gotta Get Me Some is coming back on. They're in deep stretch now. And Mack Truck and Burial will get it all in the Lady Slipper. Second, a Fisherman's Son. Gotta Get Me Some is third. Time of the mile in 2:08 flat.
The winner is Mack Truck, owned by Donna Van Meer and Lynda MacSwain. This horse had 5 starts, 1 win, 3/3, $8,347 in earnings, and took a mark of 2:08.
Okay, thanks very much, Vance. Nice to get the award category going tonight for sure. It's the virtual award show brought to you by, of course, the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association and all the great sponsors that you're going to hear about tonight as well. Let's get to our next award category. Here is the 2-year-old filly trot.
2-year-old trotting fillies, sponsored by Winfield Farms. The nominees for 2-year-old trotting filly of the year are Red River Girl, Windemere Alley, Go With Her, and the winner is Go With Her, owned by East Coast Captains.
Racing fifth is My Kind of Party. On the run at the back, that is Dusty Lane Manny. They're halfway home in the 6th, and the leader is Windemere Alley. Racing from second, that's Westview Star, the half in 1:02 and a 1. Go With Her will round the turn third. Up with the leaders, fourth is Mack Truck. My Kind of Party is back fifth. Then the trailer, Dusty Lane Manny. They're on the back stretch for the final time. Windemere Alley on top. Moving out second is Westview Star. Up on the outside, Mack Truck is coming third. Fourth at the rail, Go With Her. My Kind of Party fifth. And the trailer, Dusty Lane Manny. By the 3/4 in 1:34 flat. Windemere Alley has put away Westview Star second. Third up the inside is Go With Her. Mack Truck is on the run. They're coming on home now, led by Windemere Alley. Westview Star coming back on. Go With Her at the rail. Westview Star found some late here with McPherson. Westview Star in the line with Go With Her. Mack Truck closing up third. Time for the mile, 2:05 and 2.
So congratulations once again going out to Go With Her, owned by East Coast Captains. Of course, I love that name. Great name for a stable. This horse had 12 lifetime starts, $16,543 with 1 second and 6/3. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, thanks again for joining us on the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Virtual Award Show. Let's get to our next category, the 2-year-old Pacing Colts.
2-year-old Pacing Colts, sponsored by Syntrack Print and Graphics, Inc. The nominees for 2-year-old Pacing Colt of the year are Woodmere Rollin' Pop, Mr. Kelly, Outrageous Story, Windemere Ryan. And the winner is Windemere Ryan, owned by the High Five Racing Stable.
Third up the rail is Woodmere Roll Harrio. On the outside, Woodmere Rollin' Pop fourth. The Big Chase fifth. Harry G moving up sixth. Back into seventh is Red Dirt Full of Heart. Malcop on the outside, the trailer. 58 and 4 was the half. 29 and 1 in the second quarter. Over to the 5/8. Mr. Kelly, the leader. On a Windemere Ryan. Woodmere Rollin' Pop on the outside third. Fourth up the rail, Woodmere Roll Harrio. Harry G is there on the outside fifth. The Big Chase is swinging wide in sixth. Racing from seventh and way out there. Woodmere Full of Heart. At the back, the trailer. Mall Top, 129 and 1 was 3/4. Mr. Kelly, the leader. From the outside, a racing second. Woodmere Rollin' Pop. What a trip for this Colt. Racing third, the Big Chase. Harry G. Windemere Ryan up the rail. Down the stretch they come. Woodmere Rollin' Pop. Racing at the inside. Windemere Ryan and Chevery capture the Atlantic Breeders' Crown final. 2-year-old Colt Pacers, 2 minutes flat.
Congratulations again to Windemere Ryan. This horse had 7 wins, 3 seconds, and 1/3 in 12 starts. Over $42,000 in earnings and a fastest win of 158 and 1. Congratulations.
Well, so many things need to come together to make harness racing happen. And we're so pleased with the continued partnership and support we receive from our provincial government. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Minister responsible for harness racing on Prince Edward Island, the Honourable Darlene Compton.
Hi, my name is Darlene Compton. I'm the Minister responsible for harness racing and the Finance Minister and Deputy Premier of PEI. Want to say hello to all the horse men and women out there. It's a very important industry in our province. I'm proud and honored to be Minister responsible. Our government is a huge proponent of harness racing and will continue to do so. I want to wish all of the horsemen and women, sponsors, drivers, trainers, owners a great season, and know that I'll be at the track when I can, and I hope that you'll view online for now, and in the future we hope to be back at Red Shores.
Thanks again to Honourable Darlene Compton, Minister responsible for harness racing on PEI. Now let's go to our next category, the 2-year-old pacing fillies.
2-year-old pacing fillies, sponsored by Clarence Farm Service. The nominees for 2-year-old pacing filly of the year are Woodmere Sky Roller, Better Than Bobby, Mack River Cruiser, Lorne Valley Barb. And the winner is Woodmere Sky Roller, owned by Reg McPherson.
For the opening half mile, Salisbury Ocean the leader. Nana Said So goes second. Ezra Express third. Here comes Woodmere Sky Roller in the center of the track, and she's picking him up, and she's putting him down. Back into fifth is Tobin's Choice. Woodmere Nash is sixth. Strick is on his seventh, and the Triller. Bella for now. 58 and 3 was the half. Over to the 5/8 pole. It's Salisbury Ocean the leader. Nana Said So is second. Woodmere Sky Roller likes the straightaways. She's coming now to the leader on the outside. Facing from fourth, Ezra Express. Woodmere Nash is fifth. Then in sixth, Tobin's Choice. Strikazana is seventh. And the Triller, that's Bella for now, by the 3/4 in 1:28 and 4. Woodmere Sky Roller made the lead by 2 with an 8 left to go. Nana Said So coming to the outside. Salisbury Ocean at the rail third. Coming up fourth, way wide Ezra Express. They're in deep. Stretch now. Woodmere Sky Roller. Nana Said So. Woodmere Sky Roller hangs on with McPherson in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final for 2-year-old filly pacers. Time for the mile in 1:58.4.
Congratulations again to Woodmere Sky Roller, owned by Reg McPherson. This horse, in 10 starts, had 3 wins, 3 seconds, and 3/3, and over earnings of $32,000, and took a mark of 158 flat. Now let's get to our next category, the 3-year-old trotting colts.
3-year-old trotting colts, sponsored by MRSB Chartered Accountants. The nominees for 3-year-old trotting colt of the year are Rich's Northern Dream, Mile Hill Willie, Able Way, Gettin Messi. And the winner is Gettin Messi, owned by James Whelan.
Northern Dream down the stretch they come, arriving next at the opening half mile, led by Gettin Messi from Mike McGuigan. Mile Hill Willie second. Yeah Boy Bear has gone on the run, and there was confusion in the backfield. Halfway home in the fourth, Gettin Messi in 59 and 3. Second in Mile Hill Willie. The last one standing back into it, third on the outside. Dream Bonanni at the rail fourth. Moving into fifth, that's Rich's Northern Dream. Able Way is sixth. Dusty Lane Titan seventh. Trailing the field, Yeah Boy Bear. 3/4 coming next. Gettin Messi, the leader by 2. Mile Hill Willie along the rail second. Third on the outside, the last one standing. Rich's Northern Dream is into fourth. 3/4 at 90 seconds flat. And Mile Hill Willie has gone on the run. It's all Gettin Messi here. It's over, coming for home. The last one standing is second. Rich's Northern Dream third. Gettin Messi on Championship Sunday. All alone for Mike McGuigan in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Final. Second, the last one standing. Rich's Northern Dream third. Time for the mile in 1:59 and 1.
And again, congratulations to Gettin Messi, owned by Jamie Whelan. This horse had 12 wins, earned over $33,000, and took a mark of 158 and 3. Congratulations to all the connections of Getting Messi.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Pete. Another great category there. Congratulations. Let's keep moving. Next category, the 3-year-old filly trot.
3-year-old trotting fillies, sponsored by Cardigan Feed Services. The nominees for 3-year-old trotting filly of the year are Dreamboat Annie, Little Miss Winnie, Shadow Trainer, Westview Sioux. And the winner is Westview Sioux, owned by James Gorman.
That is B.J. Santana through the stretch for time 1. They approach the opening half mile led by Dreamboat Annie. She's halfway home. Westview Sioux goes second. Trade You for a Lady third. Setting Day sticking with the front pack fourth, and at the back the Triller. B.J. Santana the half up in 1:04. Going around the paddock turn for the second time, arriving at the 5/8 and an unchallenged Dreamboat Annie the leader. Westview Sioux continues second, then in third, Trade You for a Lady. Setting Day is edged out fourth, the Triller. B.J. Santana, 3/4 coming next. Dreamboat Annie at the rail. Here's Westview Sioux up alongside. Setting Day is moving into third. Trade You for a Lady and B.J. Santana, new leader, off at 3/4 of 1:33 and 2. Westview Sioux is taken over with an 8th left to trot. Setting Day is second. Dreamboat Annie back to third. Trade You for a Lady and B.J. Santana deep in the home stretch now in tonight's opener. Westview Sioux in line to Corey McPherson will win. Setting Day returns to get the deuce. Dreamboat Annie well back in third. 2:03 flat.
And so the winner is Westview Sioux. Congratulations. Owned by James Gorman, former member of the Harness Racing PEI. This filly had 1 win and 18 starts. Her earnings were $8,533, and she took a mark of 2:03. Congratulations once again to all the connections.
Thanks again, Lee, and congratulations to Westview Sioux and all her connections. Now let's move on to our next category, the 3-year-old pacing colts, better known as the Glamour Boys.
3-year-old pacing colts, sponsored by Windemere Farms. The nominees for 3-year-old pacing colt of the year are Notorious, Red Dirt Rock and Roll, Hysteria, Selkirk Echo. And the winner is Notorious, owned by Daryl and Gordon MacLean.
Down the stretch they come, and they're all chasing. JK's Boy at the opening half mile is lead 3. Mrs. Brown Boy is second. There goes Notorious starting out third. Artie's Dash fourth. Whipple Effect fifth. And a gapped out trailer, Pineapple Express. They were over to the opening half mile in 58 and 3. JK's Boy the leader at 5/8. Here comes Notorious now to challenge. Mrs. Brown's Boy at the rail third. Artie's Dash on the outside fourth. Whipple Effect fifth, and dropping out of it, that is Pineapple Express. 3/4 next. New leader Notorious. JK's Boy is second. Artie's Dash on the outside third. Mrs. Brown's Boy fourth. 1:28 and 2 was the 3/4 with an 8 left to go. It's all Notorious by 3 open coming home. Artie's Dash on the outside. JK's Boy at the rail. Mrs. Brown's Boy fourth. But it's Notorious and Mark Campbell in the PEI Colt Stakes. Second is JK's Boy. Mrs. Brown's Boy will be third. 1:58 and 1.
And congratulations to Notorious, owned by Daryl and Gordon MacLean. This horse had a great year, 4 wins and earned over $41,000 with a best of 158 and 1.
Good day. On behalf of the Red Shores team, I'd like to extend our congratulations to the Prince Edward Island Horse Owners Association for another fantastic year of racing on Prince Edward Island. I'd also like to thank, with incredible appreciation, the horse community on PEI, because owners, trainers, grooms, the entire spectrum of horse suppliers, deserve a lot of credit for the patience they've had, for the cooperation they've had in working with us to get racing safely opened. We hope it's going to be a fantastic 2021. It's moving, they're racing faster than ever right now. So thanks everybody and have a great night.
Good evening. It's a pleasure for me to bring virtual greetings to the PEI SHOA Awards Banquet this evening on behalf of the Red Shores properties. Our teams have been working hard during the winter months with COVID-19, preparing plans to get racing action back at Red Shores. It was with the support and cooperation of the grooms, trainers, and drivers that saw Charlottetown become the first harness racing track back in action within Canada. I really do appreciate the support from the racing community that allowed this to happen. I do get asked, what is the plan for Governor's Plate and Old Home Week? And at this current time, plans are being worked on and will be released as soon as possible. Red Shores is committed to offering a Governor's Plate and Old Home Week racing, but it may look different, as everything looks different these days. I would like to thank the grooms, trainers, owners, drivers, sponsors, and of course customers for a successful 2019 season that saw the 60th anniversary of the Gold Cup Saucer and Mitchell Cushing winning his first Gold Cup with Rock Diamonds. Rose Warren Quest captured the 50th Governor's Plate with Mark Campbell, and Mark also became Driver of the Decade at Charlottetown, winning the Dash title the last 10 years. What a huge accomplishment, and congrats to Mark again. It is the support of this great community that allows us to showcase what PEI has to offer the world of racing through our Red Shores Racing broadcasts. I also want to give a special mention to our hardworking and dedicated race office and event staff for everything you do, along with the media and several writers who contribute to our racing stories week after week. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Darlene Compton, Minister responsible for harness racing, and all members and all levels of government for your support of harness racing here in Prince Edward Island. In closing, best of luck to all the nominees tonight, and let's get ready to maintain the social distancing, hand washing, and trips to the winner's circle. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.
Okay, so we're back for the virtual award show tonight, the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association Award Show. Thanks to Dave McKenzie, our General Manager at Red Shores, and Adam Walsh, our Race Manager. Of course, some trying times, but an opportunity to come together tonight on this new segment of how we're going to roll with it tonight. Here's our next category. It's the 3-year-old pacing filly.
3-year-old pacing fillies, sponsored by Metro Home Building Center. The nominees for 3-year-old pacing filly of the year are Clare Hall Hanover, Fernhill Delight, Emily's Angel, How Mack Sabrina. And the winner is How Mack Sabrina, owned by Brittany Watts and Windemere Farms.
Lane Buck and Beauty is fifth. Through the stretch they come, approaching the midway point. Emily's Angel halfway home. How Mack Sabrina second. Unapologetically continuing third. No movement. Woodmere Tango fourth. Dusty Lane Buck and Beauty is fifth. 59 and 3 was the half. Approaching 5-8. Emily's Angel on top. How Mack Sabrina second. There goes Unapologetically underway in the outside third. Fourth on the outside is Woodmere Tango. Trailing at the rail, but not out of it. Dusty Lane Buck and Beauty. 2.5 lengths separate the 5 fillies. Less than a quarter of a mile out. 3/4 in 1. 29 and 2. Emily's Angel clinging to the lead. Unapologetically right alongside. How Mack Sabrina third. Woodmere Tango fourth. Dusty Lane Buck and Beauty fifth. They're in the home stretch and set the camera up. Unapologetically. Emily's Angel still there. How Mack Sabrina. Wow! What a finish in the A Division fillies. 3 of them across the track. A win photo required. 158 and 1.
So there you have it, the winner again, How Mack Sabrina, owned by Brittany Watts and Windemere Farms. Now this filly won 2 races, earned $25,970. Great season, and she took a mark of 158. Congratulations.
Thanks again, Lee, and congratulations to all our winners so far tonight. Let's move on to our next category, the Aged Trotting Horse.
Aged Trotting Horse, sponsored by Dusty Lane Farms. The nominees for Aged Trotting Horse of the Year are Star Photo, Magian Tango, Libero, Freddie. The winner is Freddie, owned by the 3 Wiseman stable, Ray Murphy, Kent Scales, and Fred McDonald.
Watches them all fourth. Now in fifth, the Suicide Ship. Daisy River sixth. Magian Tango trails halfway home. New leader. Star Photo takes over. Hop up now second, and here comes Freddie on the move in the outside third. Thrill Seeker is fourth. Wow, 58. Until that opening half mile to the backstretch they go, second and final time. 3/4 coming next. The leader is Star Photo. The challenger is Freddie. Hop up right there in the pocket third. Thrill Seeker is fourth. Magian Tango on the move late fifth. Suicide Ship sixth. Daisy River on the outside seventh. They're on the turn for the final time. 3/4 in 1:28 and 4. And Freddie takes over at the 7-8. Star Photo is second. Hop up on the outside third. Magian Tango is coming late fourth. They're in deep stretch now. Freddie almost there. Star Photo hop up. Freddie wins again for Mark Campbell. Star Photo held second. Hop up will finish third. It's Freddie tonight home in 1:58.3.
And again, congratulations to Freddie, a great trotter owned by the Three Wiseman stable. That's Ray Murphy, Ken Scales, and Fred McDonald. Congratulations to all the connections. Freddie had 13 wins on the season, over $19,000 in earnings, and a mark of 1:58.3.
All right, well, thanks very much, Peter. What a horse Freddie is. Certainly one of those horses that you never forget, a fan favorite for sure, and well-deserving of that award. Let's go to our next category tonight, and it's the Age Trotting Mare with the PEI SHOA Awards.
Aged Trotting Mare, sponsored by Gorman Controls Limited. The nominees for Aged Trotting Mare of the Year are Sailor Blue, Daisy River, Madonna, Hop Up, and the winner is Hop Up, owned by Keith Campbell.
Freddie has some cover to follow now. He's on the outside fifth. The trailer at the rail is Buckaroo. They're halfway home with Hop Up, the midway point leader. From the outside, Star Photo marches first over. Now on the outside second, 1 minute and a 1/5 a half. In at the rail, third is Suicide Ship. Freddie takes over fourth on the outside. Sailor Blue riding the cones fifth, trailing the field on the outside. That is Buckaroo, 3 in, 3 out. 3/4 coming next. On the lead, it's Hop Up. Star Photo, the challenger. Third up the rail is Suicide Ship. Freddie is a stalled fourth right now. 3/4 gone by in 1:30. And 2, midway on the turn for the final time, and Hop Up trying to beat the boys tonight, clear by 2.5. Second is Star Photo. Freddie on the outside third. They're in the home stretch now. Hop Up is almost there. Hop Up, the longest shot on the board, just beat the boys in the open trot. Second is Star Photo. Freddie is third. Hop Up, she came to play tonight. The open trot victory in 1:59.2.
Good evening. We are proud as the capital city of Prince Edward Island to present the Birthplace of Confederation series in memory of Dr. Bob Webster. The Birthplace of Confederation series supports the local harness racing community and their invitational stars. Those involved, from the horses and the owners to the grooms, trainers, and drivers, continue to produce a top-of-the-line racing product that we are proud to showcase and be involved in. The eliminations for this exciting event will be held on Saturday, August 15th, and Monday, August 17th, during the Gold Cup trial nights. The final will be held just prior to the Guardian Gold Cup and Saucer on Saturday, August 22nd. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Dr. Bob Webster. His passing in April was a huge loss to the harness racing industry and to the many people that he impacted, not only in this business, but in this city and the surrounding communities. Bob graduated from Ontario Veterinary College in 1959, the same year I was born. He spent his veterinary career on Prince Edward Island at the Charlottetown Veterinary Clinic. Bob's interest in animals carried over to his love of horses. He operated Holly Lane Island Farms for more than 30 years, where he attained the record of Canada's longest consecutive breeder of horses in harness racing. He will be remembered for his dedication, strong wit, and compassion. The Birthplace Confederation series will be a wonderful tribute to Bob's memory and an exciting series that you will not want to miss. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, so we're back tonight, and you know, I really just want to take an opportunity to thank Mayor Philip Brown and the City of Charlottetown for this great series, the Birthplace Confederation series, and this year in memory of Dr. Bob Webster. It's been great working with you, Mayor, and I know we've been back and forth on a number of things, but it's going to be great to see this come together. Right now, it's time for our next category tonight, and it's the Aged Pacing Horse.
Aged Pacing Horse, sponsored by Dean Richards. The nominees for Aged Pacing Horse of the Year are Euchred, Silver Hill Buddy, Rose Run Quest, Jeb. And the winner is Rose Run Quest, owned by Blair Hansen.
Rose Run Quest, then in third up, Windemere Ideal Art. Racing fourth, Rockin' Indy. They've gone to a crawl now. Fifth is Burnout Hanover. From the outside, the trailer. That is Green Test. They're halfway home. Lisburn was the midway point leader in 56-4. Midway round the paddock turn, approaching 5-8. Lisburn on top. Rose Run Quest second. Here comes Green Test third. Fourth on the outside is Burnout Hanover. In at the rail, fifth, Windemere Ideal Art. Now the trailer, Rockin' Indy, 3/4 coming next. Lisburn, the leader at the rail. Screen Test, the challenger on the outside. Rose Run Quest third. Fourth, moving up is Burnout Hanover. 3/4 in one. 27-1. They're down to an eighth to go. Lisburn turning home from the outside. Screen Test in at the rail. Rose Run Quest in the passing lane. Rockin' Indy. They're in deep. Stretch now. Here comes Rose Run Quest. Will win from our Campbell. Screen Test is second. Lisburn finishes third. Time for the mile in 1:55.3.
And what a season this horse has had. Rose Run Quest. Nice to see him back on the track this year too. Owned by Blair Hansen. The horse had 12 wins and earnings of $43,143 in the year, and that mark of 152-1. Just an awesome season, and congratulations, well deserved, going out to Rose Run Quest and all the connections.
Thanks again, Lee, and congratulations to Rose Run Quest and his connections on a great season. Now let's move on to our next category, Aged Pacing Mares.
Aged Pacing Mares, sponsored by McRae's Backhoe and Trucking. The nominees for Aged Pacing Mare of the Year are Collective Wisdom, Tell Me Why, Sadwana Bay, Driving the Dragon. And the winner is Sadwana Bay, owned by Wayne McRae and Howmack Farms.
And that's Driving the Dragon. Here comes Sadwana Bay, starting on the outside third. Then in fourth, Windemere Cella takes out. Racing fifth, Rock and Roll's Image. Collective Wisdom sixth. West River Amber seventh. On the run in the backfield, Bedham Vicky, they're at the half in 56-4. 3/8 of a mile to go. Sadwana Bay on the outside. Rambling Lily towards the rail. Up into third is Windemere Cella at long odds. Fourth at the rail, Driving the Dragon. Collective Wisdom in striking distance. Now fifth. Six at the rail, West River Ember. Outside Rock and Roll's Image seventh. 3/4. They were there in 1:25-3. Approaching the 7/8. Sadwana Bay from the outside. Windemere Cella looking for an incredible upset. Rambling Lily third. Collective Wisdom. Deep stretch now. Sadwana Bay going away winner with Chillsbury. Second is Windemere Cella. West River Amber rallies up to be third. Time for the mile in 55 flat.
And again, congratulations to Sodwana Bay. The owners are Wayne McRae and Howmack Farms. This mare was incredible last year. 12 wins on the season and banked over $33,000 in earnings. And how about that mark? 155 flat.
So I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. It's the PEISHOA award show, virtual award show. Had to make some changes with it this year. Our next award is the Fan Favorite Award, sponsored by the Charlottetown Vet Clinic. And every year, a very special award recognizes a horse that has had a long career as part of PEI racing and has become well known to harness racing fans. To hear about this year's recipient, let's go to Mark Campbell.
Hi guys. When I heard that Painted Pony was Fan Favorite of the Year, I was pretty excited. Very good connections. I got to drive the horse all through from 2-year-old to I'm still driving him. He every week he's always got a shot, and it's great because you know he's been owned and trained by the same group of people, same guy, Raymond White, his whole life. And I have nothing but good things to say about him. Raymond and I have had a great success, and you know, I bet you I've won more races with Painted Pony than probably any other horse on the grounds, or pretty close to it. And for him to be voted fan favorite, it's congrats to Raymond and his family and Painted Pony himself.
Fan Favorite, sponsored by the Charlottetown Vet Clinic. The winner of the Fan Favorite Award is Painted Pony, owned by Raymond White.
Confident Fella the leader. Here comes Painted Pony rushing up to challenge. Third up the rail, Flash in the Pang. Then racing from fourth is JK Cowboy. Jeb at the rail, fifth. Harborlight Jerry on the outside, sixth. Zero Rate is seventh. Trailing at the rail, Coast to Coast Shark, 59. And 1 was the half. Painted Pony made front. Quickly now by 3 at the 5-8. Confident Fella second. Flash in the Fang third. JK Cowboy to the outside fourth. Harborlight Jerry is fifth. Jeb along the rail sixth. Then it's Zero Rate and Coast to Coast Shark. They're over to 3/4. Painted Pony clear on the lead late. Second up on the outside, JK Cowboy. In at the rail, third, Confident Fella. Flash in the Pang, squeezes out fourth. 3 wide in fifth, Harborlight Jerry. 1:28 and 3 was 3/4. Campbell looks to go back to back for the slam with Painted Pony. Closing up is JK Cowboy. Mark Campbell has done it again. Back to back grand slams. He gets it with Painted Pony. Second, JK Cowboy. Flash in the Fang third. The Pony's home in 1:59 flat.
Pacer of the Year. All the winners in the previous pacing categories are compared using the point system to select our 2019 Pacer of the Year.
Pacer of the Year, sponsored by Phillips Feeds. The nominees for Pacer of the Year are Windemere Ryan, Woodmere Sky Roller, Notorious, Howmack Sabrina, Rose Run Quest, Sodwana Bay. And the winner is Rose Run Quest, owned by Blair Hansen.
Hanover second, Screen Test third, Dr. Royal out all the way fourth, Bugsy McGuire moving up fifth, then in sixth, No You Didn't Blue Chip, trailing on the outside, that is Half Cut seventh, halfway home, 57 and 1. Midway round the clubhouse turn, the leader is Rose Run Quest. In at the rail, Do-Over, Hanover. The longest shot on the board is second. In between them, Dr. Royal, Bugsy McGuire, 3 wide, fourth and moving up. Screen Test at the rail, fifth. Half Cut on the outside. Now the trailer, No You Didn't Blue Chip. They're going by 3/4, led by Rose Run Quest. 1:26 and 2. Rounding the turn, final time with an 1/8 to go. Rose Run Quest the leader. Bugsy McGuire is second. Do-Over Hanover third. Screen Test is fourth. Deep stretch now. Governor's Plate. Elimination 2. Rose Run Quest and Mark Campbell. Do-Over Hanover will be back. Bugsy McGuire and Screen Test. He'll make the final. Time for the mile. 1:54.
1.
Rose Run Quest has given owner Blair Hansen some thrilling times at the racetrack since he purchased this horse. Trained and driven by Mark Campbell, this horse won 12 races in the 2019 season and amassed over $43,000 in earnings.
Okay, so we're back once again. Nice to hear from you, Vance. Vance Cameron, of course. We're all in the show tonight. Nice to have you along in the PEI SHOA. And don't forget their 50/50. If you haven't checked it out, PEISHOA 5050.com. All right, next, our category, Trotter of the Year.
Trotter of the Year, sponsored by Mack Energy. The nominees for Trotter of the Year are Mack Truck, Go With Her, Gettin Messi, Westview Sue, Freddie, Hop Up. And the winner is Gettin Messi, owned by James Whelan.
Is Thrill Seeker on the move on the outside third. Gettin Messi is underway. Coming fourth on the outside. Hop Up, Sailor Blue fifth. Yeah Boy Bear well back sixth. Then it's Giant Chester and the trailer Buckaroo. They're rolling here. 58 and 4 for an opening half mile. Libero the leader. He's got company now. Gettin Messi run alongside. Hop Up has joined the leaders third. Coming fourth is Sailor Blue. Back into fifth, Thrill Seeker. Yeah Boy Bear sixth. Giant Chester seventh. And the trailer Buckaroo. They're by 3/4. Gettin Messi on for the lead, and that lead by 4 3/4 and 1. 28 and 3, eighth of a mile left to trot. They're strung out and they're homeward bound now. Gettin Messi the leader. Up into second is Hop Up. Libero back to third. It's Gettin Messi. Now the Colt has 4 in a row. Mike McGuigan doubles up. Hop Up was second. Libero third. Time for the mile in 1:58.3.
Well, what a fantastic award here. Congratulations, Gettin Messi, owned by Jamie Whelan, driven by Mike McGuigan and trained by Len Barney McGuigan. Set a record of 1:58 and 3, and of course that thrilling Breeders' Crown win back in October of last year of 2019. His earnings while on PEI were $33,239, 12 wins throughout the season.
Next category, Horse of the Year. All the winners of the previous categories are compared using the point system to arrive at Horse of the Year.
Horse of the Year, sponsored by AVC Ambulatory Services. The nominees for Horse of the Year are Rose Run Quest, Gettin Messi, and the winner is Rose Run Quest, owned by Blair Hansen.
The stretch they come, 2 over Hanover, movement up on the outside, here comes Bugsy McGuire, third up the rail down on my lock, Rose Run Quest second over fourth, Euchard on the outside fifth, Screen Test at the rail 6, trailing the field, Czar Shielster 56 and 1. They arrived at the opening half mile, rounding the clubhouse turn, 3/8 of a mile to go, 2 over Hanover the leader, Bugsy McGuire the challenger, down on my luck at the rail third, Rose Run Quest 3 wide, he's headed there now fourth, Euchard on the far outside fifth, Czar Shielster 6, Screen Test the trailer, here comes Rose Run Quest to take over late, 3/4 in 1:25 flat, Mark Campbell going to work on Rose Run Quest, clear by 3, 2 over Hanover second, Bugsy McGuire down on my luck, Governor's Plate 51 will go to Rose Run Quest, in line to Mark Campbell, second is 2 over Hanover, down on my luck will finish third, Rose Run Quest in Governor's Plate 51 in 1:53 flat.
His major victories last summer were his 153 and 1 score in the Governor's Plate at Summerside and his sizzling 152 and 1 win in the Lindsay Cup at Truro. He was consistent all year, finishing out of the money once during the 2019 campaign in the Maritimes. He drew post position 7 in his Gold Cup and Saucer trial and finished a game 6 by 5 lengths. Last year's season was nothing short of sensational, and we can be sure he will be looking to continue his winning ways in 2020. Congratulations to Blair Hansen and all the connections to Rose Run Quest.
Our final award of the evening is in recognition of one of our leading horsemen at Red Shores Charlottetown Driving Park over the past 10 years.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to a special presentation as part of our annual awards banquet here, virtual style, here for the 2019 PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association Annual Awards Banquet. And tonight we have a special presentation we'd like to make as we are out at the Mark Campbell and Family Farm here in Winslow, PEI, that on behalf of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association, we have a presentation that we'd like to recognize Mark for his great accomplishment for his 10 years of winning the driving title here in Prince Edward Island. Driver of the Decade, we like to call Mark here for this award. At this time, we would kindly ask Mark's family, his wife and 4 beautiful kids, to come in and make a special presentation to Father Mark for his special accomplishment for his Driver of the Decade. And as Mark would be the first to say, his driving accomplishments and his success is a totally family affair from start to finish.
Winning a driving or training title at any track is quite an accomplishment, and repeating the following year is even tougher. But winning the driving title at the same racetrack for 10 consecutive years, in fact, an entire decade, is a feat that elevates Mark Campbell to a level above any other maritime-based driver.
Yeah, that's right, Peter. And Red Shore Charlottetown honored the trainer-driver with Mark Campbell Day back in January 2020, honoring his most unbelievable accomplishment with a Mark Campbell banner and a series of Red Shore's race replays throughout the day. Some, of course, his major wins during the 10-year period from 2010 to 2019. And in 2012, Mark handled the pacer Malabrigo through an undefeated sophomore campaign, earning prestigious O'Brien Award for horsemanship, while the next season, Mark won his first Gold Cup and Saucer aboard Ron Burke's Escape the News.
4 lining up on the gate. Up the credit. Mox Beach Boy, Hillbilly Hanover, Archon, Lulu's Boy. Proven Lover, Escape the News, Savannah Splendor. In back, Smokin' Bear. Showtime! They're upping, pacing, and cup and saucer. 54. Archon leaving out. In at the rail, Mox Beach Boy. Up the credit, guarding the inside. Then racing fourth, Smokin' Bear. Hillbilly Hanover on the outside, 5th. Lulu's Boy, 6th. Then in 7th, Escape the News. Pacing from 8th, that's Proven Lover. Savannah Splendor, 9th. Going to the quarter pole. Up the credit at the rail. And there's a brouhaha in the cup and saucer. Opening quarter. Boom! Just like that. 26-2. Up the credit at the rail, the leader. Archon is parked out. Pacing 3rd, Mox Beach Boy. Smokin' Bear 4th. Hillbilly Hanover 5th on the outside. Lulu's Boy 6th. Escape the News on the outside 7th. Proven Lover is 8th. Trailing on the outside, Savannah Splendor 3 high. Into the turn they go. Making the front now, Archon. Up the credit is 2nd. Wow! 53-2 for an opening half mile. Archon and Jason Ryan on the lead, and he's clear from the outside. Hillbilly Hanover. Here comes Campbell and Escape the News. 3 high on the outside 3rd. Up the credit 4th. 3/4. Amazing. 1:21-4. They got a shot at the track record. They got a shot at the Canadian record. Gold Cup and Saucer 54. Mark Campbell and Escape the News. And at the rail, Hillbilly Hanover. Mark Campbell has won the Gold Cup and Saucer. Escape the News, a driving quadruple. Hillbilly Hanover is 2nd. Archon is 3rd. 1:50-4. That's a new track record for the Charlottetown Driving Park. And that is Mark Campbell's biggest lifetime win Escape the News and Cup and Saucer 54.
In this coronavirus-shortened 2020 season, Mark Campbell will be looking to continue his amazing streak and has every intention of starting the new decade with a driving title. It's a good bet. Here once again is President Peter Smith.
Hi everyone. I hope you all enjoyed our evening together as we presented our annual horse awards. Throughout the evening, we recognized the category winners for success they enjoyed in 2019. Again, we congratulate all the winners this evening. At this time, I would like to acknowledge all the nominees in each of the categories, and as well to each and every horse person who harnessed up their horse or mare, their colt or filly, and participate in this great sport night after night. For this, I thank you and commend you all for the devotion and class you bring to our racing community. At this time, I would like to thank a number of people who together made our show possible. To our video production team, UMI Sports, and as well as Billy Dunn for his technical contribution. We thank you both. And to our hosts tonight, Vance Cameron, Lee Drake, Peter McPhee, and Red Shores. A big thank you to you all for your involvement and professionalism that guided us through this production. To our 2019 Board of Directors, I thank you all not only for tonight's banquet presentation, but for your countless volunteer hours throughout the year. Without your efforts, our association could not run as smoothly as it does. And also at this time, I would like to thank two of our retiring directors, Tanya McKinnon and our outgoing president, Dr. Colleen Dickey. We appreciate both your dedication and time that each of you have given to our association over the years. I would also like to thank our sponsors who have supported us for many years. Without their contribution, our banquet would not be possible. They are always there to help us out each and every year, and we greatly appreciate their support. To your worship, Mayor Philip Brown, the City of Charlottetown, we thank you for your continued support of our industry. The interest and the involvement by the City of Charlottetown is greatly appreciated by all in the harness racing industry. And finally, a big thank you to our provincial government for their continued support each year. Premier Dennis King and the Honourable Darlene Compton, Minister responsible for harness racing. Your commitment to our industry is not only vital for us all, but greatly appreciated and recognized. On behalf of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association and the entire racing community, we thank you again. In closing, as we begin a new year of racing, we do so with some uncertainty for sure as a result of COVID-19. Let's all hope that our best days are just around the corner and that 2020 will be a success for us all on the racetrack. Good luck to everyone, and hope you all find the winner's circle along the way. Thank you all for watching, and see you at the track.
All right, well, thanks very much, Peter. Peter Smith, president of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association, and virtual awards tonight. It's been a pleasure working with all the crew, and of course the committee has done a fantastic job. All the sponsors, we know what that's like and how important that is in the community as well. And in times like this, we all come together to find a way to make it happen. So it was certainly special to be part of the virtual awards night tonight. We hope that everything gets back to normal next season. One thing is for sure, the stars are back on the track right now. We certainly want to welcome everyone back, and hope it's a safe racing season as well. Let's continue to follow the guidelines, and we'll see you back at the track real soon. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Good night.